Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have a fun Sephora haul. Safari. We're going on a safari. No, I have a fun Sephora haul to share with you guys. So I recently purchased some things when they had the Sephora sale going on where you could save 10, 15, or 20% off. So I have some things I wanted to share with you guys, and I have tried some of these products out. So I can kind of give you guys my first impressions of them. If you want a full review of any of these items, let me know because I can totally do that. So let's just jump right in here. So I'm gonna move the box over to my lap, and then we're just gonna put the items as I look at them or show them to you. Then I'm gonna put them onto the table. So the first thing I picked up is something that I had said that I was not going to get. It is the Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Light Edit palette. So did I leave it on my table over there? I used it today, and I think I might have left. Nope, here it is. It's in the box. So here is the palette. It's all fingerprinted up. I wasn't gonna get it because I already have an Hourglass palette, and I feel like their palettes are very similar. So if you have one, I don't feel like you need to have multiple. But the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I really love this palette because I have it in our master bathroom. I have like a little vanity there, which is where I'm gonna do, like when I do my shop, my stashes, I'm gonna show you guys me filling that desk up for my makeup because that's where I do my makeup on the daily. I don't come up to the beauty room to do daily makeup. So here's what the palette looks like. So I have one there and now I have one up here. So basically I don't have to move them around is what I was trying to say. I love Hourglass products. They're very forgiving on your skin. If you have like maturing skin like I do, I think that it's perfect for your skin because it's not over accentuating anything. It's very light. I don't feel like you can build it up too much. I think it just looks perfect. I do have a big old red spot here because I tried to curl my hair today and I burned my head. I touched the curling iron to my head and it was there for a second or two. And so it might look a little bit patchy here, but that's not this. That's because I burned my head. So I really love this product though. And I feel like it's very forgiving. Like I said, it's almost like it gives you the natural but makeup look in my opinion. So it just works great. So I absolutely love Hourglass. So I was hesitant on getting it because I was like, it's a lot of money for a palette, but at the same time, it's one of those palettes that I use constantly. It's very easy to use, very forgiving, like I said. The next thing I picked up is from Pat McGrath. I was going to say Natasha Denona. This is not Natasha Denona. So this is the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity Palette. So here's what it looks like. This is the outside carton. It's not like her typical packaging where she has like the luxe packaging where her package is very, I don't know, very luxurious. It's very thick, it's plastic. This is cardboard. So that's the reason why I feel like her price went down quite a bit on this because this is a lot of pans of shadows in here. So the outsides are very beautiful. It's the pink with the eye and then the gold. On the back, it does have all the names of the colors in here because she doesn't put the names underneath of the colors. So on the inside, you get a decent sized mirror and it has like the little hinge here so it will hold itself up if you're trying to do your makeup with the mirror. So it works out great. And then here's all the colors in here. I've only used 3 or 4 colors out of here. I haven't used a bunch. But I can tell you the formula feels the same. The formula acts the same on my eyes. It worked the same for me. So if you've tried anything from Pat McGrath and you enjoyed it, I think this is not going to be disappointing whatsoever for you. I feel like you're going to love it just as much. For today, I ended up using this pink shade right here, which is Dragonfly. And then I used the darker, it's like a purpley shade. And that is, I'm hoping that's the way that they're going. I don't know. I think it's Electron. It's either Venomous Void. It's either Electron or Venomous Void. And this is either Venetian Orchid or Dragonfly. Wait, no, this is that's the only thing I don't like when they put names on the package because I'm like, okay, so am I supposed to look at it like, is this, you see what I'm saying? Like you got to figure out which way that they're lined up. So it's a little bit confusing, but anyway, I used I used this right here. And then I also used this right here. So I used 4 shades out of this palette and they all worked fantastic. I had no issues. This is the eye look I created. It's not anything dramatic. It's not anything like out of this world, but that's because I don't typically do those kinds of eye looks. I think you can definitely go more bold if you want to use this and go more bold. You can do a little bit more subdued like what I have today. So it's not one of those palettes that I feel like you have to only go with one style of eye look. You can do it however you want to. I do think Pat McGrath, her shadows are very, very good. And I feel like the shadows, when you put them on, I feel like they stick really well. So they stick to your eyelid very, very well. So you don't need to use any kind of glitter glue or anything like that. So all of that's unnecessary. You can just do your eye makeup like you normally would. I typically go in with the more glittery, not glittery, but like shimmery shades. I usually go in with my finger with those. So it works fantastic though. So if you guys want a more in-depth review on that, let me know because I can totally do that. The next thing I picked up is from Natasha Denona. This is the Glam palette. My friend Michelle, she purchased this palette and she was talking about how much she loved it. So I was like, you know what? I really like Natasha Denona shadows. So I thought I would pick this up. This is her typical plastic packaging. It's like a gray, like a taupey gray packaging here. And then here is what you get on the inside. It's very cool tones. So if you're not into cool tones, then I don't think that you're going to like this. I like cool tones, but I think I like warm tones better. I think that they just look better on my skin tone. But you can use any color. You don't have to go with, if your skin tone looks better with one, you can only use that one. You can use whatever you choose to do. But this is a very beautiful palette as well. I've used this twice so far, and so far I have had really beautiful eye looks come out of it. I think this would make a really beautiful palette to use for like bridal makeup. I think that because you can use it very light-handed, you can go in and make it a little bit more dramatic. You can have the more daytime, nighttime look. The one thing I can tell you about Natasha Denona shadows is that they are very pigmented, because one shadow might look like this one here, might look like there's not much to it, but once you use it, it's a really, really beautiful color, and it's got a ton of color payoff. So you're gonna, and of course it's not gonna show up on my hand. Of course it's gonna make me look like a liar, but I'm telling you, when you put it on your eyes, it looks fantastic. So highly recommend this palette, the Glam palette. I've loved all of Natasha Denona's palettes though, because I've got quite a few, to be honest. The next thing I picked up is from, this is the Mario palette. This is the Makeup on Mario. This is the Master Mattes. I got it because I thought for sure I was going to love this because the color theme reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Visart. It reminds me of the Viseart or Visart palettes. So that's what it reminded me of. This is warm tones. I don't think these are the best, I'll be honest. I know I've heard a lot of people talking about this palette saying that they think it's really good. I personally don't think this is like my favorite. I think it's just an okay palette. I think it works for what you want it for, but I feel like you have to put a little bit more effort in to get an eye look out of this. I don't think it works effortlessly. I think you have to definitely blend a little bit more. Some of the colors come off a little bit more pigmented, so they have to be blended more just to get them to blend out. Some of them come off not very much, so you have to keep adding to blend more into it. So I'm just not that impressed by this so far. So, but I will continue to try it, and I can do like a full review. Maybe I'll come back and do like a rehaul and show you guys after I've used these more consistently to show you like how they worked and everything. But right now I'm just not that impressed by it. So the next thing I picked up is yet again another palette. This is the Knotty palette by Huda Beauty. So I have not used this palette yet though, so I can't tell you anything about it. This one is very, very unique. I think that her idea for creating shadows for this one was wow. The shadow right here, Slippery, is the one that when you get it, you're like, no picture you'll see on the internet is going to do it any justice until you see it in person. Once you see it in person, it is so different. It literally, I think some people were calling it like a virus. It looks like a virus. I don't think that. I think it looks like the little beads that you use, like I don't know what they're called. I can't remember what they're called, but they were like beads that you used with your kids. It looks like those stuck in water. So that's what it looks like. So I cannot wait to use this. Maybe I'll do like a first impressions, get ready with me using this palette because I feel like it's very beautiful. I am super excited about it. Let me see if I can get you guys to see what this color right here looks like up close. Like I said, no picture or video you're seeing on the internet is going to do that color any justice because I think you have to literally see this one in person to see how unique it is. It's such a unique pan, so we're going to try it out like together. I think that's how we're going to do that one. The next thing I picked up is a nail polish set. This is from Nails Inc. I love their nail sets. If you're going to get any of their polishes, get them in the sets of 4. It's a better deal. I think this was like $20. This is, wait a minute, why does it say scratch and sniff? Oh my gosh, these are chocolate scented, it says. Okay, I don't smell anything. It says, I like you a chocolate. So this is chocolate nail polishes. I didn't know they were scented. How did I not know that? that's really cool. So I want to smell one now. I want to open it up and smell it. But I have had a really good luck with all of the Nails ink polishes I've used. They last for a good amount of time. They don't chip like off in big chunks. And I just think that they level out very well. Like 2 coats, you're good to go. What you have to do is take off that little top here and then open it up. So let's see. Okay, maybe once it dries down, it smells like chocolate, because right now I'm smelling just like nail polish. It doesn't smell like chocolate. So, or it smells like nail polish. So if your husband was hoping that he bought you this and it would smell like chocolate, because my husband hates the smell of nail polish, it doesn't. Not when you're using it anyway. It smells like nail polish. So the first one here is bean around the world, like a coffee bean or a chocolate bean. And then, oh my gosh, let me see if I can get the rest of these out. That one's stuck. Then we have this one right here, which is like a nude shade. It says, I'm diary in love. Dairy, not diary. Dairy, I'm dairy in love. And then we've got the more this is like dark chocolate, I'd say. And this is don't be bitter. So I guess it was supposed to mean like dark chocolate, because dark chocolate is a little bit more bitter. And then this one's got some not iridescence, but glitter in it. This says every day I'm truffling. That's funny. So it does look like truffle chocolates. So very cute. The next thing I picked up is a perfume. You guys know I love perfumes. I can't help it. I am a perfume addict, I guess you could say. I picked up the Huda Beauty. This is the Kayali. This is the vanilla one. Oh my gosh, guys. If you want a perfume that smells like romantic, I'll say it that way. If you want a perfume that smells very romantic, you're gonna love this. This smells like a date in a bottle. It smells so, so good. I absolutely love this. If you love the scent of vanilla, you're going to love this. This is not like a traditional vanilla. It's just a very sensual, seductious vanilla. I don't know how to describe it. You can definitely smell like some bourbon maybe in it. And you can smell a little bit of like a cigar. It reminds me of my favorite one that I use, the sky blue, or blue sky blue. I think it's sky blue. It reminds me of that one a lot, but this one I think is sweeter. That one's a little bit more masculine, where I feel like this one's a little bit more feminine. This is beautiful though. I absolutely love this. When I put this on, I like sit there and smell myself the whole time I'm wearing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, you smell good. Then the wind blows and you get a drift of it and it's like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And I've had compliments on this so far, because I have been trying it out and I've had compliments on it. So I do know it smells really, really good. So if you guys are looking for a more vanilla that has that more robust scent to it, but not too masculine scented, because the other one that I use, I will admit, it's very masculine scented. This one's more feminine, but not so like Victoria's Secret vanilla lace lotion. It's definitely not that. So I absolutely love this. It is so, so good. So, so good. And then the next thing I picked up is from Amika. This is the Amika Blonde and the Big Apple. So this is a set here for, but it's for blonde hair. So this is a $73 value, but you get tons of products in here. You get the Buster Brass Cool Blonde Shampoo. You get the Buster Brass Cool Blonde Conditioner, and you get the Supernova Blonde Violet Moisture and Shine Cream. And I'm pretty sure these are all full sizes. Let me open this up. And the can, like the tin itself, is beautiful. It reminds me of like a can of sardines, because it's got like the little flip thing here where you could like flip it open for sardines. I don't like sardines, but it's what it reminds me of. It slides open like this, and these are all full size. This was, it was $73 value, and then it was $49, and then of course with your discount. So this to me is going to be perfect, because I do still have some blonde highlights and I want to make sure that they don't yellow. So I like to use my purple shampoos and purple conditioners to make sure that I can maintain the blonde instead of more yellowing. So this is really cool. And like I said, the tin is really nice as well. The tin would be great to like keep some hair products in, some hair ties or something that you want to keep in there. That would be great for that. And then the last thing, whoops, it's just traveling. The lid's gonna run away. Look, I'm done. The last thing I picked up is another palette. This is the Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership Rose Decadence. This has been out for a little while, but like I said, I wasn't really buying makeup, so I decided I would pick this up. Okay, what's going on here? We need a little cutter. So I'm gonna grab some scissors here. All right, so here's what it looks like. This is the Rose Decadence. I like that it's got mattes and it's got the more shimmery satin. I don't know what the different styles of shadows are called, I'll be honest with you. I just know it looks beautiful, and I love these colors right here. These colors, promise I do know how to speak. These colors are just fantastic in my opinion, so I cannot wait to use this one as well. So this one and the Huda Beauty are the two that I haven't used yet, so I will be using both of those and trying them out, and then maybe we'll do, like I said, like a rehaul, and I'll let you guys know how everything worked out and whether or not these dried down to smell like chocolate or if they just still smell like fingernail polish. I don't know. That's just a little sketchy to me. I think that is it in my box. Yes, that is all. That's all I purchased. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm sure you guys know that Sephora products add up very quickly. Your basket can turn into way more than you want to spend very easily. I'd love to know if you guys shopped the sale as well. If you did, let me know. What did you purchase? Did you get some makeup, skincare, perfume? What did you buy? I'd love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.